Okay. We are discussing the purchasing module, and in the purchasing module in the last session, I completed with the employee supervisor hierarchy, right? This hierarchy we discussed, okay? We configured a rule and we also taken two employees and we have routed our document to the manager approval. And I have approved as a manager as well. Okay, this I have completed. And I have asked you to complete the position hierarchy. I have given this YouTube link. How many of you completed? I'm not sure. If I verify your practice status, I'll come to know who completed the position hierarchy. And let's complete the remaining hierarchies also. Okay. Now, from the procurement approvals, purchasing document approvals, and here these rules I have not created. I think I have taken the first responder wins a stage while defining our rules. Yeah, here it is. Okay, here I configured two rules, and this is one more rule I configured. So here, so supervisor hierarchy, route using supervisor hierarchy, and that you understood, and route using the position hierarchy. After creating the hierarchy, you have to attach that hierarchy here. You have to create a hierarchy. That hierarchy you have to attach here. It seems like no one practiced the position hierarchy, because I did not see any position hierarchies created by this batch students. Anyone created? I did not see any position hierarchies created here. Anyone completed position hierarchy practice?
So I have done only position hierarchy setup in EHQJ instance.
Okay, one response. Anyone else?
I have started, sir, in the middle of it. I've completed the tree.
Okay. Okay, so here you have to select the hierarchy that you have created. And after that, you want to start the approval from whose position? The requester position or from the buyer position? Okay. From whose position you want to start the approval? And start with, you want to start from the same position or from the next position? And how many level of approval required? You want a one people approval or two people approval or three people approval? Select a number of level of approval and select a top worker in the hierarchy, nothing but top position. I'm sorry, top position in the hierarchy. And in case of position hierarchy, you have this option. In case of this option is not available for supervisor hierarchy, but for position hierarchy it is available. This option is nothing but, do you want to include all the approvers or do you want to include only the first and last approver? Suppose if you enter 10 here, that means you are expecting 10 people approval. And if you select first and last, the first person and 10th person should approve, that's it. And remaining gets skipped. First and last means, okay. Only last approver means the last guy is gonna approve. Okay. So this is position hierarchy. And then approval group. So coming to approval group, you have to create an approval group. Okay, I have explained you how to create an approval group. There is a separate page and you have to go to that page and you have to create the approval group. Approval group is nothing but in that group, you have to add the approvers and that group you have to select over here. Whichever the group that you have created, you have to select over here. That's approval group. Okay. So whatever the group that you have created, so that group you have to select over here. That is approval group. Okay. And next is single approver. Single approver, you can add any person who is related to the document. Suppose if you enter requester, so for that PO, you could be the requester or I could be the requester. So you could approve or I could approve. Requester means, buyer means who is creating the PO, buyer means, and worker means. Suppose if you select worker means, you can enter any employee name here. You can enter any person name here. That person should approve the document. Okay, that is about single approver. Okay, so approval group, job level, position hierarchy, single approver, and supervisor hierarchy. So we discussed except job level, we discussed the remaining. Okay, how job level will work? How job level will work? So job level hierarchy, it will work based on the level of the job. It's going to work based on the level of the job. Here it is. Okay. So this was the discussion that we had. And also, I have discussed about the requirement to configure the job level hierarchy based on the signing limit of the job. Suppose for manager, if the job level is, so this is job and this is level. This is job, this is level. Okay. So here for manager, you can set up 10K approval limit, signing limit. And for director, 20K signing limit. And this for senior director, 30K. For junior vice president, for vice president, 50K. You can configure approvals also. And we have discussed how many rules you have to create in this scenario. We have discussed how many rules we have to create in this scenario. Suppose if manager is creating the document within 10,000 amount, that will be auto-approved within 10K amount. Suppose if he is creating between 10K to 20K, who has to approve? Director has to approve. That means here one rule, here another rule, because less than or equal to 10K, one rule. Between 10 to 20K, another rule. Between 20 to 30K, another rule. Between 30 to 40K, another rule. Yeah, between 40K to 50K, another rule. Okay, we have to create multiple rules for every job. Not only for manager job, you have to create for every job. Okay, if the job is equal to manager and if the document amount less than or equal to 10,000, auto approved. If job is equal to manager, if the document amount between 10K to 20K, who should approve? Director should approve. Director in the sense who should approve? Level 20. That means level 20 is nothing but the next person should approve. So when you are defining the job level hierarchy, so here after selecting the job level hierarchy, you have to select the approval should start from whom? Buyer or requester. Suppose if you select the buyer, and I want the approval should start from the next position. Here, minimum job level. So don't enter the level of the job here. So actually job levels here 10, 20, 30, 40 like that, right? Don't enter where after, by seeing this sentence, don't confuse and don't enter the job level. Here always you should enter. You are expecting approval from how many members?
Yeah, number.
You are expecting approval from how many members? Suppose let us take, if manager is creating the document And if the document amount between 10K to 20K, between 10K to 20K, who should approve? Next job should
Director.
approve. Next job, what is the next job? Director. Okay,
Director.
so here, don't enter 20 here, enter just one only. Enter just one only. Okay. Next person approval. Suppose if your document amount between 20K to 30K, 20K to 30K, you're expecting senior director. The senior director is in which level? Third level, right? So here
Yeah.
you should enter 2.
2.
Because who should approve? After manager, director and senior director should approve. You have to enter like this. Don't enter the job level here. Okay, 20, 30, don't enter like that. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Don't confuse by looking at this field. Okay, team?
Yes, sir.
So what are the setups required for the job level hierarchy? Okay, that is one of the place where we confuse. That's why I've taken some time to explain this field. Okay, in case of job level hierarchy also, this is available. Do you want to include all the approvers or first and last or only last approver? This is not available in case of supervisor hierarchy or approval group or single approver. This option is available in for 2 hierarchies, that is job level hierarchy and then position hierarchy. So these kind of small observations also you have to do when you are practicing. Okay. So all focus, full focus, you have to keep here when you're practicing, then only you're able to observe these small things. Okay. Next, coming to the job level hierarchy. While creating the job, you have to enter the level. You have to enter the level. Okay. In case of supervisor hierarchy, the relationship between the employee and the supervisor is must. You have to link manager to every employee. That relationship is must. Okay. But in case of job level hierarchy, that's not required. That's not required. But when you are defining job, we have to enter the level of the job. The job level is important. So when you're defining the job creation I have already covered. Okay, when you're defining the job, this field is mandatory, the level. Okay, it's optional when you're defining the job, but make sure you're entering the level here. So as per our example, what is the level of the VP? 50. 50 is the level, job level. Okay, enter 50 here. Okay, and also I told you why we have taken the job levels 10, 20. You can also take 1, 2, 3, 4 like that also, but the comfortable and then flexibility is when you take 10, 20, 30 like that. So if you want to insert any job in the middle, okay, so here you want to insert junior director in future. Okay, so you can add and you can provide a level of 15 here. Okay, that means you have the comfortability to add between 10 and 20, 9 jobs if you can add. Okay, or if you enter directly 1, 2, 3 like that, then you're not able to add any jobs in the middle. Okay, clear? That's it.
Yes, sir.
So this will work based on this setup only. Okay, if you see here, create a job. When you're defining the job, enter the level. Level is mandatory. Okay, after that, you have to, when you're practicing, you have to create an employee and assign the job. You have to take at least 2 people, right? You have to take at least 2 people or 3 people, create 2 employees, 3 employees and assign the job. Create 3 jobs at least, like here in this example. So here, job number 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 employees, assigned to 3 employees. Consultant, job level 10, manager 20, director 30 and assigned to the employees. Okay, that is the second one. And third one is configure approvals. Configure approvals based on the client requirement and create a document and verify the approval list and verify the approval notification and approve the document. That's it. That is about the job level hierarchy. Any questions, please? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Your batch number is 53, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There is one lady in batch number 51. She got 2 jobs. Okay, and she is new to Oracle ERP. By keeping experience, she got 2 jobs offers. Yesterday she messaged me. Give me a second. Practice is important. I'm covering a lot of subject. Okay, if you practice well and then if you prepare your resume and try jobs. Okay, first 3 or 4, it's gonna be tough. But after that, I always mention this example. Like if you attend the 5 interviews, at least 50 questions you are gathering. And if you prepare that 50 questions and you are ready for the 6th interview, and in the 6th interview, out of 50 questions only, you'll face mostly 90%. So as how many interviews that are attending, as much as you are attending the interviews, that much probability of chance that you are getting the job quickly. Okay. Now I'll cover the vacation rule and BPM notifications. I'll cover this part.
Sir, I want to add one point. Yesterday, I received one mail for one Hyderabad company for they are looking for 6 years of plus experience, but for
Okay.
the Dubai location. And
Okay.
they're asking everything, sales orders, everything.
Okay.
I didn't apply for that one. I had to get to prepare, so I didn't apply for it.
Okay. You can apply it. Okay, no problem. That's the problem. Okay, you should not eliminate yourself. Apply it. Okay, attend the interview, and see what kind of questions they're asking. Maybe they start with maybe procurement, inventory. At the end, maybe they ask sales order related questions.
Let's see, sir. I will just check it. Okay, sir.
So this is the problem with the students. Okay, do not eliminate yourself. Maybe you're thinking order management is not over. After order management is over, also you'll think I'm not prepared well, I'm not practiced well. That's why I'm not applying. Let's take 1 month time and then later apply it. Don't do like that. Assess yourself. Okay, if they ask questions on the order management itself, suppose I worked on 1 year back, I'm not able to recollect. You tell like that. Suppose if they start asking order management only, or maybe at the starting of the interview, they'll ask to rate yourself out of 5, how much rate on procurement and order management. You give less rating on the order management and good rating on the remaining modules. Then they will assess your knowledge on the remaining modules. All of you don't, you are not shortlisting your profile. Please try, attend as many. And in my days, I used to attend jobs with not only in my days, after I got the job also, I used to attend interviews with some other names, not my original name. I'll put some other name just to see what are the current market interview questions and what are all the areas that I need to improve, where I'm lagging. Because for training also that is required for me, because I should know what is asked in the market. So that topics I should cover. Then only it is useful for the students to crack the jobs.
Right, sir.
Nowadays, if my students are attending, I'm sitting beside to them quietly to see what kind of questions are asked in the interviews. I'm doing that now also, whenever I free. Important, a lot of the students are doing a mistake only. Okay, they attend the classes, and first mistake they do is they don't practice well. Second mistake is don't prepare they don't prepare the resume. Third mistake is they don't apply for the interviews. without applying for even single interviews, they exit. They quit themselves. Attend 10 interviews. ఇంకా ఆ మోటివేషన్ కూడా నేను ఇవ్వాలంటే ఏం చేయాలండి? ఇంకా క్లాసులు చెప్పి చదివారు లేదని రోజు ప్రాక్టీస్ స్టేటస్ చెక్ చేసి అటెండెన్స్లు తీసుకొని సినారియోలు ఇచ్చి రెజ్యూములు పెట్టండి, ప్రిపేర్ చేయండి, రోజు అటెండ్ అవ్వండి. ఇంక మీరేం చేస్తారు? अब क्या करते? मैंने क्लासेस में अटेंडेंस लेना, प्रैक्टिस देखना, सिनेरियोज देखना, मोटिवेशन करना, रिज्यूमे प्रिपरेशन के लिए मोटिवेशन करना, इंटरव्यूज अटेंड करने के लिए मोटिवेशन करना. क्या कर रहे हैं आप? अब बच्चे लोग नहीं है ना?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'll talk about the vacation rule. Vacation rule is nothing but, okay, we are talking about approvals and then the document goes to the approver. Suppose I'm the approver for many POs. Suppose if I'm going for a vacation, I'm going for a vacation. Then what I can do is, I can set up the vacation rule. I can set up the vacation rule for myself. I'm opening the notifications. Okay. From this drop down, click on the administration. Click on the administration. And I think I'm sorry. Not the administration. Click on the preferences. User details. Click on the preferences. So under the preferences and my rules, okay, and vacation period you are creating for this person, nothing but for yourself only. And because I logged into this user 52K Krishna, I logged into this user, so I'm defining the vacation period for myself and enter the start date and end date, your vacation dates. I'm not available from 21st August to 30th of the August. Okay. And during this duration, during this period, I would like to reassign my document to so-and-so person. Yeah. Okay. Enter the employee. To which employee you would like to assign the documents for the approval. Okay. There are two options are there. One is reassign and another one is delegate. Two options are there, reassign and delegate. What is the difference between reassign and delegate? Delegate is also there. Okay. So in case of reassign, I've given the example here, a good example. Okay, let me talk about this example. This concept, if I explain with an example, then only we will be able to understand. So we are talking about, okay, first talk about the delegate. Okay. If you are using the option of delegate, suppose if buyer 1 submitted the PO, if buyer 2 on vacation, and buyer 2 has set up the buyer 7. Okay. Buyer 1 submitting the PO, but buyer 2 has went for the vacation by setting the delegate to buyer 7. So in this case, what happens is the email notification and bill notification will be received by both the people. Nothing but buyer 7 and buyer 2. Suppose I'm going for a vacation. I have set up the delegation rule for you, the delegate for you. So I'll be receiving the email notification for the approval. You will also receive it. Okay. Either of us can approve it. Nothing but you can approve or I can approve. And it will follow my hierarchy only, buyer 3, buyer 4. So in case of delegate, any person can approve and it will follow my hierarchy only. But in case of reassign, if you reassign to somebody, it will simply follow that person hierarchy. It will simply follow that person hierarchy. Suppose I'm assigning to buyer 7. It will approval notification will be received by buyer 7 only. Only buyer 7 should approve. And it will follow buyer 8 and buyer 9. That means it will follow his hierarchy. Clear? In case of reassign, you are completely reassigning to that
Another
person
buyer.
hierarchy, under hierarchy. Okay. And you're not going to receive any approval notification. But if you select delegate, you will receive the notification. That person also will receive the notification. Either you can approve or that person approve. It will follow your hierarchy only. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So you have set up the vacation rule. Suppose you forgot to set up. You went for a vacation, you forgot. Then admin can set up. Sir, admin in the sense, if you're having application implementation consultant role or IT security manager role, you're able to set up the vacation rule for the others. You see, I clicked on the other rules and here you can search for the user. For which user you want to set up the vacation rule. Search for the user. Click on show rules. Okay, see. Now I'm setting a vacation rule for somebody else. Enable the vacation rule. Clear? Setting up the
Yes, sir.
vacation rule by admin. And
Yes, sir.
another is, before you or admin set up the vacation rule, already a document is waiting for approval. Before you set up vacation rule on your own or admin, by the time a document is waiting for your approval, but you're on vacation. In that case, what is the option? You can ask whoever submitted the requisition or purchase order, you can ask them to withdraw. Withdraw and enable the rule and resubmit. Understood? That is an option. You ask them to withdraw the document and ask them to resubmit the rule so that after that you set up the this rule and it will if when you resubmit it will work as per this rule. Okay. Otherwise, as an admin, what you can do is you can search for the document in the notifications here. Suppose if you go to the administrative task, you can verify the document. You can actually enter with the PO number or requisition number. You can enter here. Okay. And suppose if it is so-and-so document, open that document. Open the document and go to actions. And here also you can see the option to reassign or skip the current assignment. So if you go to actions, you see here reassign is option is there. Okay. And this will only work for this particular document only. This is RFQ 93 is there. So you want to reassign this to somebody else, or you want to withdraw, or you want to skip the current assignment. Okay. Clear? How to handle the vacation situation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Setting up the
Sir,
vacation rule.
Will that delegation end? Will the delegation will only be for the period of time of the vacation?
Yes,
Only for
madam.
that period?
Yes, only for that period. The
Okay,
delegate or reassign only for that vacation period you enabled.
okay, sir. So we don't have to set up any other rule to withdraw it.
No,
It
madam, not required.
automatically.
No, madam. It will work based on that range. That
Okay.
rate paid ranges.
Okay, sir.
So we have discussed about 3 options here. So one is setting up the vacation for yourself, and if you missed, admin can set up. And if both of you missed, and already if the documents are waiting for the approval, then you can open that particular document in the notifications, and you can take the action, like you can withdraw and ask that person to resubmit, or you can reassign, or you can skip the current assignment. Okay, these are the different options that you. Next, also related to approvals only. This is nothing but reminder notifications and escalations also. Did I cover this? Reminder notifications?
No, sir.
Reminder notifications are nothing but, suppose a document it triggered to my approval. I've just seen the notification, but I forgot. Seen the notification here, I forgot to approve. In that case, we can send multiple reminder notifications. Okay, how many notifications we can send? I'll show you the configuration. So from the procurement, navigate into procurement, approvals, and go to the BPM screen. How to navigate to the BPM screen? So if you scroll down completely here, main is approval groups. It's in the top only. Click on the main is approval groups. It will redirect you to the BPM screen. Here is a place where we create the approval group. Hope you remember the screen. Here we create the approval group on the third tab. And if you click on the 4th tab, task configuration. If you click on the 4th tab, task configuration, here you can search for the particular document. Suppose you want to set up the vacation rule for PO. So search for the PO. So you should know the name of this particular setup, and you have to search with that. So in case of purchase order, you will see PO notification task. So here, if you click on the notifications, you can enable the reminders. So currently it is not in editable mode. If you click on the edit, it will come to the editable mode. Go to the notifications and click on enable reminder. Click on enable reminder. Okay. And you have to select how many reminders you want to send. I would like to send 3 reminders after the assignment. After the approval is assigned, I would like to send 3 reminders every day. Frequency every day. That means every day our approver will be receiving 3 notifications. Okay, good. If he does not
Yes.
respond after sending the 3 notifications also, if you click on the deadline, and if you click on the expiration settings, so here you can actually escalate. I would like to escalate that particular assignee. I want to escalate that particular assignee after 4 days. After 4 days, I would like to escalate. I want to escalate to his manager. Escalation level or his manager. 2 levels of escalation. And in this 4 days calculation, do you want to exclude Saturday and Sunday? Yes. Exclude Saturday and Sunday calculation in this 4 days. Okay, clear? And this
Yes.
option is available not only for the PO, it is also available for the requisition also. Okay. And there is one more functionality here. If you click on the notifications and if you click on the more, do not send multiple notifications for the same person. This is nothing but, you can configure approvals rules as part of pre-approval, approval, and post-approval. I mean, lot of approvals you can configure. Suppose, as per your configuration, suppose if it is the same document is triggering approval for the same person for multiple times. Suppose I'm the approver, okay. If I get document for one-time approval, that is fine. But if I'm getting the same document multiple times because of your configuration, I'm getting the document for multiple times. In that case, if you enable this checkbox, I'll be receiving only one time. One document, I'm able to receive the notification only for one time only. Do not send multiple notifications for the same person. Okay. So approval reminder notifications, escalation, and sending the same document for the approval multiple times, we can control from here. That is available for the PO. That is also available for the requisition also. And for requisition, the name is REQ approval. I need not to explain about all these things, but I'm explaining because I want you to attend even 5-6+ years of experience interview also and be able to clear after discussing, covering all these topics. That's why I'm covering. Okay. I can skip all this stuff. I can also explain only main part. What is standard PO, what is blanket purchase agreement, contract purchase agreement, that's it. But I'm covering a lot of things. So same options are available for the requisition also. Okay. Enabling the approval reminders, do not send multiple notifications for the same guy, and escalation. Okay. Okay, team. If you want, you can also configure the approvals from here also. If you configure there or if you configure here, both get synchronized. So here also you can see right now it is in the vertical layout. That means like this. Suppose if you click on the horizontal layout, you can see what is the first stage of approval, pre-approval. In the pre-approval, how many are there? FI is there, and header consensus, header first responder wins, and serial approval. Header hierarchy is nothing but serial approval. And then this is main approval stage, and this is post approval. Okay. So currently out of all these stages, this is enabled because this is in the blue color, right? This is enabled. Suppose if you wanted to create a rules or if you wanted to see the rules, you have to click on this diamond color icon and click on the go to rule. Then you can see the rules that is configured. But here configuring the rules from here, it is not easy. It requires a lot of experience and patience also because the screen is not user friendly and it has a lot of performance issues also. Okay. So this is how the rules has been created over here. Okay. So luckily, Oracle has provided a beautiful US screen for us. So we are able to configure from there. Okay. So this is how the rules are created over here. This is how the conditions has been created over here. Okay. See the conditions. But for the invoice approvals, payment approvals, journal approvals, our financial consultant has to configure from here only. They don't have other option. They has to define from here only. Okay. So So with this, we are good with the purchasing. Any questions on the purchasing module so far in all these topics? Any doubts? Navina, go ahead.
Oh, 1 second, sir. I'm just checking in my document. I've written it.
Okay.
Um,
Check it. Now from the SSP, we are left with the local catalog and punch out catalog, right? Okay, if we finish these two, we are also done with the SSP module. Okay, these two are important modules because most of the implementations are happening on these two modules only, SSP and purchasing. Other modules are less important modules. Okay, practice these two modules as much as, okay, and practice multiple times also. Other models, if you're having basic idea and knowledge, that is enough. But for these two models, practice a lot. SSP and purchasing module. Okay.
Sir,
Hmm.
there is this automatic pivot to supplier communication, right?
Okay.
Where there is a template where we can edit. So when I was practicing it, I could edit it, but I didn't know how to upload it back. But there were templates for email body, email header, and purchase agreement.
Yes, add new layout option is there, right, madam?
Uh,
There itself. Where you see the layouts, there is a button called add new layout. You have to click on that button and add your RTF template.
Okay, but how would we know the one that we added will be reflected in the emails?
After adding the layout, there is an option called view layouts. If you click on the
Okay.
view layouts, it will display all the layouts, standard layouts or the layout that you uploaded. Disable the standard layouts and activate your layout as a default layout.
Oh, okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so the SSP related settings, we can able to do it from here only. We need not to go to the setup and maintenance. We go to the procurement. From the procurement, we click on the catalog. Okay, by clicking on the catalog, we create the information catalog and the smart forms, purchasing news, okay, all the stuff. What is the role required to display the catalog over there? What is the role required to display the catalog over there?
Procurement catalog administrator.
Procurement catalog administrator is the role required. Now, I would like to create a local catalog. Before I create a local catalog, we need to create the hierarchy. We need to create the hierarchy. To create the hierarchy, we need data. I'm thinking of the data team. Did we created any categories for our 53K and did we add our categories to any of the items? Let me check.
Yeah, we created categories, furniture and software.
53K store. I'm naming it as store. Okay. And you can also enter the image also. You can put the image in any Google Drive. Store image. And you can paste that URL over here. And, I'm naming it as store. Okay. And enable this as a featured category to display on the requisition homepage. If you enable this checkbox, then you are marking this category as a featured category. Only featured categories are displayed on the requisition home screen. And under this store, nothing but under this browsing catalog, I am trying to insert our item categories, the item categories that we created. Let me see what are the categories that we created. The item categories. Okay, I created all of them. I created, I've not created all of them. Maybe some of you might have created all of them. And with this categories, did we create any items? That I need to verify. Okay, I'm adding all these categories to the browsing catalog. Okay, this is a browsing catalog. Under that, I have added all these categories under that. Okay, so this browsing catalog setup is the required setup. And under this, these are the categories. What are the categories? Cloud computing, electronics, hardware, Oracle Fusion. Okay. Now let me see any items that we added under these categories. I should go to product information management from the task list. I go to menus items. These are all the items that we created. I would like to see the category. Category I want to add to the view. Okay, category and click on add. I'm adding to the view and click on OK. Scroll to the right. And the category, here is the category. 53K electronics, raw material, 3K electronics. One item got added to 53K electronics. Yeah. 53K electronics is here. Yes, it's here. Okay. By using this category, it seems like we created an item. Okay. And if you want, we can change the category for the remaining items also. Let me pull this category field to the left hand side. Beside the item field. Okay. So 101 is under this category. And 102. Suppose if I open 102, and if I go to the categories, and so coming to the purchasing, okay, I would like to select one of these categories. Okay, I'll select stationery. Okay, select the stationery team. Okay, because I want these items to be displayed there. Okay, and for 101 already it is assigned to what? Electronics, right? Let me just cross check. For 101, yeah, it's already assigned to electronics. Okay, so these two items, okay, 101 and 102 are going to display under the store. Okay, understood? So far good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now let's create a local catalog. Go to manage catalogs. Go to manage catalogs and click on create the local catalog. And do you want to include items from specific category? Yes. Not all the categories. I want to add only. So why we created a browsing catalog? Because if you add the browsing catalog here, under that browsing catalog, we have added lot of item categories, right? All this get displayed. Instead of adding every category here, you can just simply add the browsing category. Under this browsing category, we have added all these categories, right? Right, team? Instead of adding all the categories, add the browsing category.
Yes.
Because under the browsing category, we have added all these categories. Okay. And click on, that's it. Click on save and then content zone. Which people are able to access this catalog? That's content zone. Go to the content zone. We already created one content zone. And in this content zone, we have added the everything like the information catalog and then smart forms, all this we added. Now I'm going to add the local catalog also. Local catalog is now displaying in this drop down, displaying only information catalog. This is the local catalog. I created under 52K. Sorry. The BU I selected 52K. Let me create under 53. Okay. I want to add the items to be displayed from a specific catalog. So I'm selecting that browsing catalog. Now this local catalog, I want to display under the content zone. Okay. I'm done with the configuration. Now go to the home screen, the requisition home screen. This setup is important. If you don't understand anything, ask me. If you have any confusion in any place, ask me, I'll repeat. This is important topic. If you're not able to ask questions, I'm not able to understand whether you understood the concept of it. Scroll down. Since we selected our catalog as a featured, it should display over here. But because of the size of this box, it is displaying only 3. Here it is displaying only 3 catalogs. Or maybe let me log out and log in once. Not displaying. We'll do one thing. We'll only keep our catalog as a featured and remaining will disable it. Catalog category hierarchy. And here I'm disabling rest of them as a featured. I want only our catalog should be displayed as a featured category over there. Remaining I'm disabling. Somebody is talking, I'm not able to hear you. Voice is not loud. No, sir, you're not clear, sir. Your voice is not clear, sir.
Now you can able to hear me, Krishna?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the 53K store also disabled, Krishna.
Is it disable 53K store?
Yes, sir, that is also disabled. That's the reason.
No,
Can you
sir.
check it?
No, sir, it did not.
Oh,
Please, sir. Oh, I enabled 52 now. Okay. There's a confusion. So 53K. Yeah, okay. Okay, I enabled 53K.
yes, Krishna.
Now let's see the home screen. Now I'm able to see the browsing catalog. If I click on that, it is only displaying one category here. That it is displaying what? It is displaying which item? This item 101. What is the description of 101 item number? Description is first item. Okay. Okay, team.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And only one item we are able to see. It's because this category is added to 101 item, but this should also display. It's not displaying. Okay, I have to cross check for 102 item, but for 101 it is displaying because we added this category to where. So see the connection, team. So to the browsing category, what we have done to the browsing category, we added electronic category, right? This electronic category got added to the item number 101. So item number 101 description, item description is displaying here. So you see the price also here. The price 120, it is displayed. The first place, the first preference is it will display from the agreement, BPA. The price it will display from the BPA. BPA is the first preference. If there is no price in the BPA, then second preference is item level. Understood? Then second preference is item level thing. The price is displayed from two places. This is the first preference. Okay. And after that, this is the second preference item level. Clear? So
Yes.
if you
Yes, sir.
added image to the item, I have not added image to the item. That's why the image is not displaying. If you add the image to the item, image also will be displayed. Clear with the setup? Suppose there are a lot of other categories also we added to the browsing catalog, right? If you have created any items and then if you add to the remaining categories, those remaining categories also will be displayed here. Remaining category items also will be displayed here. Okay. Suppose to the electronics, we have added only one item. To the electronics, suppose you added all the electronic items to the electronic category, then all the electronic items are displayed here. Suppose you added tablet, TV, washing machine, okay, laptop, and mobiles, everything you added to the electronic category, and it will display here all those items. Clear? Any questions?
Clear, sir.
So currently, this is, if you click on this item, it will display the item properties. And yeah, you see here, supplier, and this is the item, and this is the agreement number. Okay. That means whatever the price that you see here, 120, it is coming from the agreement, right? It's coming from the
Yes.
agreement. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you see if you click on view price breakups, it is showing the price breakups also. Nothing but if you purchase 1000 quantity, 0 discount. If you purchase 3000 quantity, this is the price. Purchase 5000, this is the price, 2% discount. The agreement related price breakups also displayed over here. Okay, but agreement is not mandatory. If there is no agreement, it will pick up the price from the item level list price. Okay, so that is about the local catalog. And so for the local catalog, there are some prerequisite, I mean, you know, why I have explained local catalog now, because I would like to explain the local catalog after completion of the BPA. We discussed about BPA, right? And we configured the BPA also. That's why I have not discussed local catalog earlier. I'm discussing the local catalog now. To define the local catalog, first of all, you see here the category hierarchy. Nothing but the browsing category you have to define. And here I have given a point here. If no agreement, then item price is considered. Okay. Next, to talk about the punch out catalog. Punch out catalog. Hope you remember punch out catalog. When you click on the catalog, it is taking you to the supplier website.
Yes.
It is taking to the supplier website, right?
Yes, sir.
And that I'm not able to demonstrate practically, but I can show you the configurations that are required for that. Theoretically, I can show you the configuration. What is the demo instance currently available? 50. What is the current demo instance available?
47.
It's 47. Okay. Login file.
Dev 6.
Hello, team. Can you please cross confirm me, double confirm me what is the instance available?
6, sir. Dev 6.
It's Dev 6. Let me take the topic tomorrow. I'll review your practice status today. Because I've given a break, almost 4 days break you got. Let's see how many of you completed practice, you utilize it this time. And in this week, the last week, share, you completed till the change or creation.
Also till supervisor I have completed, sir. Shared the next mail also.
You are working on EKMK, right? Which instance you are using?
Sir, for PO related, I am working on EKMK. Rest all I am using demo.
Okay. And you can start preparing for your resume, for sure.
Yes, sir. I have.
Start doing that, and because we're gonna finish the procurement in this week.
Yes.
And upload your resume.
Okay. But
So-
Google Drive portal you are asking, right? Upload there.
No, in the Naukri times.
Okay.
So first prepare the resume, I'll review it,
Okay.
and after that, I'll say we can upload it.
So shall I send to the same mail?
Yes, same.
Okay.
Prepare your resume.
Okay.
But to prepare your resume, first you finish this one. The OEM methodology video. There is a OEM methodology folder is there.
Yes.
Okay, you go to that folder. This folder. And watch this OEM video. This is for 2.5 hours. Watch this video. Okay. Then you'll understand the implementation life cycle phases and what is your work and technical consultant. Okay, that you'll understand. After that, here I have given the roles and responsibilities also. In case of support project, in case of implementation project, what are the roles and responsibilities that you have, and don't copy paste these roles and responsibilities, write it on your own. Okay, to take one implementation project, what are the roles and responsibilities, write it on your own. And then support project also, write it on your own. Okay, those roles and responsibilities, you put it in your resume. Okay, don't copy paste from here. And
Okay.
refer to the real-time resumes also. There is a resume folder is also there, refer to that.
Okay.
And while you're preparing your resume, if you have any questions, ask me. Okay.
Sure.
So yeah. You completed with till TAD, madam.
Yes, sir.
If you need any from your side, Harish. You're getting approval issue, Harish. This
Yes,
is
sir.
fixed.
Yes, sir. Routing methods.
Have you set up to auto approval? Try with setting up the auto approval.
Yes, sir. I'm trying auto approval.
It should work. If it should work. Set up the auto approval and deploy it.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to several times, but not getting set.
Anyone is facing this problem in HQ's instance?
Yes, sir. I've been facing this today. Yesterday I've created, it was okay. Only today I've been
Sir,
getting
I am spoke.
Sometime if
But,
somebody is disabling it, then also we can face this.
Yes, sir. Someone is corrected something.
Okay, I redeployed it. Only
Yes, sir.
currently one stage is enabled. Please check now, Harish. Please
Okay.
check now. Rakesh. Touchless buying setup is done. If it is working, let me know. Okay. Touchless buying. And again from Ramchandar, are you there? Okay, team. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll start my next batch.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.